Hello everybody, I am Dr. Sonali Pawar from Dada Patil College, Kasar. This is my video lecture on the topic Enterprise as an Allegory. The reference I used for this video lecture is New Indian English Poets and Poetry by Dr. Raghunath Tilak. Let us see the introduction first. Nissim Ezekiel is the most outstanding Indian poet writing in English. Enterprise is one of his finest lyrics, taken from his volume of poetry, The Unfinished Man. This volume was published in 1959. Let us turn to the next point of our video lecture, an enterprise as an allegory. See, what is an allegory first? Allegory is a technique of conveying abstract truths in an easy manner, which will be easily comprehended by the common people. Now see, for example, an allegory is a technique of vision, a way of conveying abstract, moral and religious truths in an easy and simple manner so that they may easily be comprehended by the people at large. Thus, an allegory is a story which has a hidden moral lesson. Now turn to our next point, an enterprise, the poem by Nissim Ezekiel as an allegory. Enterprise is an allegory of human condition on the earth. Here is a group of people who undertake a journey moved by noble aspirations. But this journey ends in failure and frustrations, as it is usually the case with human attempts at some noble achievement. We can also discuss enterprise as a metaphor. See how? Enterprise is a short poem in 6 stanzas of 5 lines each. In all, these 30 lines with rhyme scheme and music here. This is a metaphor for man's journey on earth. So this journey is symbolic of man's journey, man's life on this planet of earth. Now see what this poem actually tells us. What is the story described in this poem? Actually, it is a pilgrimage to the primitive hinterland. The poet, along with some city dwellers, joined this pilgrimage to primitive hinterland. That hinterland must be some romantic pilgrimage place. The first stage of hope, courage and determination they have faced. But then this first stage is a symbolic stage of Edenic innocence in early youth. See how? Edenic youth, Eden garden, that has the reference in Bible, where Adam and Eve, the first man and the woman, live happily under the guidance of the God. They were so innocent that they obey God very faithfully and obediently. So in this manner, we can see that in the first stage of their pilgrimage, the travelers, the city dwellers, were symbolic of Edenic innocence in early youth, as the man is very innocent in his early youth. Next stage is of dangers and difficulties, of course. In our life also, we have to face in our later youth the dangers and difficulties. In the same manner, the next stage of this pilgrimage is also the stage of dangers and difficulties. During their journey, they have to face the heat of sun, This heat of sun is symbolic of hostility of nature to man's aspirations. For example, the farmers work hard in their farms, but we can see that the heat of the sun and sometimes the rain cycle disturb their hard work. So, nature is not always very cooperative to the man's aspirations, and this is denoted by the heat of the sun, which is troublesome for the travelers in this pilgrimage. The human dilemma never allows man to remain true to his own self forever. We can also see that because of the nature's incorporation, because of the difficulties, dangers, the man has to face human dilemma. And this dilemma never allows man to remain true to his own self forever. His decisions, his actions go on changing as per the situation. So human dilemma is also we can see in this second stage of pilgrimage. Then the last stage of pilgrimage started. In this last stage of their enterprise, the shadow of discord fall on their group of the pilgrims. They quarrel but continue their onward journey. They are divided into groups now. They forget their noble aspirations, still they persist. This is their journey, the three stages of their journey. This is symbolic of essential truth of man's pilgrimage on this earth. The pilgrims ignore thunder. This thunder is the symbolic of spiritual regeneration and fertility of man. At the end, hopelessness of man is symbolic of the man's end of life's journey. Each and every allegorical poem has the moral. In the same manner, enterprise has also the moral here. And see what is the moral? Efforts to escape from realities are futile. We have to face whatever reality is there in our life. Then what is in our hands? We must have heroism. How is that heroism? We have to accept limitations of our lot in life heroically, very bravely. And we have to do our best in the service of God and humanity. This is the moral of this lyric, the enterprise. Let us now conclude this poem. Enterprise, as Nissim Ezekiel has said once, he has written this lyric for his personal therapeutic purposes. Means what? As we have seen in the last video lecture, background casually, Nissim Ezekiel was a Jew by birth, and so he has to face so many tensions and frustrations in India from early of his childhood till his youth. So, the expression of his personal tensions and frustrations to find relief he has given in this poem, the enterprise. Enterprise is the expression of his personal tensions and frustrations, and he tries to find out relief from this poem. So this poem, according to Nissim Ezekiel, is the personal therapeutic purpose. Is written for personal therapeutic purpose. So we can see here that this poem, Enterprise, is also the poet's own quest for identity. In short, we have seen that as this is the story of some travelers which symbolize the journey of man on this earth, the human life on this earth, so we can say that enterprise is an allegory of human condition on earth. Thank you.